Talk about a great way to start the week. Love seeing some rain out here. Woo-hoo. And along with that beautiful rain, got a little shop work we're doing. Little project from Saturday. It's finishing up. Had to make a little roof for a pump, keep the rain off of it. And it did finally rain too. But then we've also got our nice four-wheeler here and a mouse problem with that. So on the air intake here, move this off. Got bleach sprayed on top of it right now. There's this little tiny air intake hole, and so the mice were getting down into that, and they made a nice little mouse nest, which is all sprayed with bleach as well. So we're going to clean all that out, and then I'm going to put a little bit of mesh around this guy. Hopefully that doesn't plug up, but it should keep the mice out. So, well, hopefully this thing is mouse proof now. We just kind of taped a little bit of some mesh type screening over these holes in the bottom of the seat there, because they decided to make the four-wheeler seat their home as well. So we taped those guys on there. Hopefully they'll stay. And then for our air filter, we just screwed these guys on there, put a little glue on the edges. I'm probably going to put a little duct tape around the outside of it too there, just to kind of hopefully keep them out. Man, I don't like mice being inside of stuff. Cleaned out all the air box there as well too. Might vacuum a little bit of that out once all the bleach is dried. So hopefully we don't have any mice inside of there anymore, but they always seem to find a way. What's up, guys? We got a little more rain, finally. It's a pretty good amount now. Taking the backhoe home to my grandpa's place. We had to change up his fuel tank for him so he can see the gauge on top of it. And I just wanted to show you guys how wet it was. Man, it's nice to see all that mud flying. We'll switch to the front view and check that out too. Oh, look at all that mud flying. We even got little puddles out here. We're just all over the place right now. Man, it is beautiful to see. Trying to keep him on the road here too. A little bit interesting. Oof. Yeah, she is saucy right now. Love to see it. Our lentils actually out here don't look too bad. Actually, they look pretty good in all honesty. I'm gonna get a little bit better shot of those guys. Man, it is just absolutely gorgeous though. Love seeing all that mud. This is some of the neighbors' chem fallow out there. Yeah, figured I'd give you guys a shot of that because, we love seeing this stuff. Good morning, guys. It's another gorgeous morning out here in Montana. You can see we got our fake rain going. Water in the winter wheat right now, so take a quick check on the winter wheat here. I see this stuff's all looking pretty nice. Let's see. It's got a little more moisture than the rest of our crops. All the dryland stuff doesn't look quite this nice. We go around here, we can see we got our pivot tire. So this guy actually went flat last week. Came off that tower right there. You just kind of follow the track. They're pretty heavy when they're full of wet mud and water and stuff. So we like to just let it dry out for a couple days. Hopefully make it a little bit lighter, easier to handle. We can come pick it up. So I'm going to throw that in the back of the pickup, or try to anyway. And out here we've got our triticale. It's a grass type crop, and it's going to get baled up, sold to some cowboys. Apparently it needs some heat to grow. We haven't had a ton of warm days yet. So hopefully if we just keep putting the water to it, it'll take off once we get some more heat coming. So, well, like I said earlier, I tried to get the tire in the pickup, but it was still pretty heavy, had quite a bit of water and stuff in them. So instead, we'd use the handy little crane we have in the back of our service pickup here. It works pretty good for getting heavy things in the back here. What I like to do is I just run the tire up on our little stand there. Otherwise we can't get enough lift with that jack. So we get him up there, throw a chain around him, then I'll just jack him up, throw him in the back of this thing. And it's a lot easier on your back. Another nice windy Montana day out here. And I got a little more seeding I'm gonna do, just a little bit extra, not much, maybe a half hour of seeding or so. But figured I'd show you guys off this tractor you have not seen yet. So this is our New Holland TV 140. It's a very odd tractor called a bi-directional tractor because the seat can actually turn around to go either direction, so you can have forward that way or forward this way. So we usually always keep it in our forward on this end direction because we use it mostly just for all our different attachments. Usually the forks most of the time, just moving pallets and stuff around. I'm gonna actually use it for filling up the little bag of seed we have in that guy. But yeah, it's definitely an odd little tractor. It articulates right in the middle here, you'll see that. Then it's got a 3-point attachment under there too. So you've got, yeah, your front loader, 3-point attachment, drive shaft, PTO drive shafts on the front and on the rear side as well. So we actually also use this for running our grain back for when we're sucking grain out of all the bins there. But yeah, it's just a odd little tractor. Works pretty good for different things though, so check out the inside. So this is the interior. The old nice New Holland TV 140. Got all your hydraulic switches there. Also has foot hydraulic controls. You can control it with whatever way it works the best. And yep, like I said, the whole thing swivels around too. I'm not going to do that right now, so you can have that pointing to the front or this way. And it's actually just all a whole steering wheel, seat, and everything is what turns. But I think we're going to go and get our seed bags here. I'll kind of show you guys our articulating motion there too. So instead of, yeah, having just the front wheels turning, it articulates like the big John Deere tractor does. So, and on the road again, going to do some more seeding here. Just cruising at about 15 miles an hour almost, just actually a little under 15 miles an hour, heading out to the field. I figured we'd do a little voiceover on parts of this anyway, and then just have some music for the other parts of it. But anyways, I'm getting ready to turn up here because that field right in front of me is actually the neighbor's field. So I gotta kind of turn pretty sharp here, as you can see. And right now the air seeder is not in the ground. You can't turn super tight with it in the ground, but you can get kind of tightish. You'll see that a little bit later when I'm kind of seeding right along the coulee, maybe turning around there. But I was kind of hoping to put the air seeder in the ground right about here, but when I went and pushed the button, I didn't get it pushed down all the way, so I didn't actually get it in the ground till right about there. And then we're finally in the ground and going. So yeah, just a little user error sometimes, it'll happen, but otherwise it went pretty smoothly. It was very interesting trying to fly the drone while I was seeding as well too. It was my first time ever using the follow the vehicle type thing with the drone, so I was kind of trying to watch that and steering by hand. We don't have the GPS on right now on the tractor, just because we're doing the headland, so it's all hand steering. So I had a lot of different things going on when I was recording this. It was pretty interesting, but all in all worked out, and it made for some awesome shots too. So I really enjoyed just playing with the drone this morning. Not in a big rush seeding this. We only had a little bit of seed, so had enough to do this headland and then a little bit on the other end of the field. But yeah, it worked out pretty good, and we'll hop back into the tunes here actually. So as you can see, we're putting a little more seed in the ground. We're just kind of trying to cover up all of the bare spots out here. So you can see, like right in this whole middle area here, there's not a whole lot growing. So we're just trying to get some spring wheat in the ground there, just kind of have the roots holding all the dirt together type of deal. So that is kind of the reason that we're doing this today, and we'll see. I said it's everything just gonna need a little water, but hopefully this coming Monday and Tuesday we're supposed to have a really high chance of rain, so that should help the stuff we're seeing right now grow. And so we're switching back to the drone view here. I was talking about a little bit earlier, turning around near the coulee here. So that's gonna be coming up. You can see that's a little coulee. We've got some pretty big ones a couple miles away from here, and yeah, this one's just a little tiny cute guy compared to those ones. But so that field kind of on the top half or the right of the screen there, that's all spring wheat over there. You can see the ends always get blown out really bad, and the end we're actually seeding across right now is mustard, but we're seeding spring wheat into the end of it just to help keep all the ends from blowing as much. But yeah, it's when we cut the mustard, we'll just have to watch out for the spring wheat, make sure we don't get that in there with the mustard. And with the combine, it should actually clean it out, because mustard seed and spring wheat are very different sizes. So anyways, there we go. We're turning with the air seeder in the ground here now. And that's about as tight as I like to turn it when I have the air seeder in the ground, because if you turn it too tight, that one side, the sharp turning side, will actually go backwards, and then you can break a lot of stuff. And seeing as I'm the guy that's got to fix things around here too, I don't like to break things, so it saves me a little more time. I can do more video editing and stuff then, so I just kind of try to take care of everything as well as I can. And then we're going for that second pass. We always do 2 passes on the headlands. That usually covers everything, but when you're reseeding, you're just trying to kind of get everything seeded. And if we have some more seed, I might actually come out here again and do another pass right next to this one, because mustard's not coming up too great, but we'll see. If we get some rain on Monday, hopefully everything will do a little bit better, but I don't know, we'll kind of see. Anyways, I think we're going to speed it up here, play some tunes until the end of the video. And before we end the video here, I'm going to do another video of just the drone footage by itself of the seeding with no commentary. So if you guys just want to see some seeding and some tunes and see the whole like 15 minutes of it at normal speed, that's going to be a separate video as well. And I think that's going to about wrap this one up. So thanks a bunch for watching. If you guys have any comments, please leave them in the comments, or just different ideas of what you want to see. Or if you enjoy the video, yeah, just give it a like and tell me how much you enjoy it in the comments. So anyways, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later.